Salud. Salud, mis hermanos. Alright.
No beer. I'll knuckles it though.
Lose it. I'm just kidding.
That's alright.
Thank you for
You're not
joining.
American.
I'm not drinking.
Waxing poetically about nothing.
Yeah, what's up? What is this, episode 13, I think?
Yeah.
Episode 13.
I've lost count.
Baker's dozen.
Well,
Beers are so much stronger to
This is
like people who
drunk
don't
cast,
drink.
if you can't tell.
We're drinking. It's Sunday, day before Memorial Day. It's for all the ones that never made it back. It's my place, so I can do that. No, if you feel free, you can do it. But I'm just saying, I'll do it if I want.
I don't think I'm gonna spill anything that's going to plus.
Well, fuck it. It's the
for the homies.
it's the premise. Yeah.
I don't have any homies who died in the war, so that I know of.
That I know of. I got a couple. Shout out to Sergeant England, PFC Freeze. Yeah, that's about all I got. You? Nobody want to shout out?
You said no. What about you, man? Maybe.
Nobody know?
No.
Max? No?
Yeah.
I
See,
got
like,
a great-great-grandfather.
see, my
died
thing
in
is
Korea.
this: like, I understand what it's about, and the whole, that's 9 yards. But my thing is, I just don't. What if you don't like know anybody? Like, you don't really have a.
Dude, that was
You still can remember.
I respect the people and what they've done. Yeah, I'm told. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, I celebrate it for that reason. But if you don't know nobody in it, you don't get that kind of like feeling about it. It's different for some people. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
some people, it's
passion
totally a
that's
big
there.
thing. You know what I mean?
It's kind of hard for me to put the same feeling that you're talking about towards anyone who was in a war past like a desert war or something like that, where we're like really just occupying stuff.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
Well, it's still served.
We're not free to. They did, but it has nothing to do with like.
Let me put it this
people
way:
like
if
us
shit
or
hit the
anything.
fan, there they would have had to done their thing.
Of course.
So they're still in that possibility. I think that alone, you have to respect them for that.
Of course.
I feel like most of my time
You're
in
willing to
Iraq,
put yourself in that position.
Well,
That's
yeah.
respectable. You know what I'm saying? You respect somebody for that.
I can see it from both sides because
But I also
then
think
the hell
people.
It's more of a civilian thought, though. You know what I mean? Different for you guys who have actually been there as well.
oh yeah, it has to be. There has to be a whole different level of like emotional attachment.
Guaranteed.
For,
You
like,
see people
us
get
versus-
shot. I have never. I have, but it wasn't in the effect of
Like a war situation, yeah.
So I think that's. I don't know if how much different that is, but I think it would be a little bit different because that could be you at any second because there's lots of motherfuckers around that.
And that motherfucker just gave his life for me. Because like people glorify the military like, oh, I'm gonna go over there and die for American freedom. Like I'm gonna die for the American citizens. Now like when for the most part everybody I talk to, it's like what you experience
Person
is like,
next to you.
yeah, I'm gonna die for this dude to my left. I'm gonna die for this guy to my right.
Fuck
You're not
everybody else.
thinking about everybody back here because you're like these motherfuckers are what I'm spending my time with in this shit.
You put stateside and home behind you because you're not going to make it back, and if you don't accept that reality, you're not going to make it through this deployment. End of story.
Yeah.
I used to get
don't be in my squad.
Yeah.
Like I'm transferring.
I used to get into arguments with my wife while I was in Iraq because she's like, "You're not worried about the bills. You're not worried about like this that's going on over here or this or that." And
I got
it's
too
like,
much shit on.
No,
my
it's like
mind.
I can't focus on that and also do my job properly. Like over here, like I got my own. This is a different reality to what you're doing. Oh yeah,
Definitely. I got you for sure, but I just as somebody who don't know.
It's weird though, because I like with the Iraq wars or like what you would call like the desert wars. I'm assuming you're like meaning like Desert Storm, Iraq, Afghanistan, shit, whatever the fuck we got going on right now in Syria, Libya, Tunisia, all sorts of other countries that we're just bombing the shit out of. Those kind of wars to me, yes. Like I was in Iraq, 12 months in Iraq in 2009 to 2010, or no, 2010 to 2011, and it was mostly a fucking policing action. Like we didn't really go out on combat missions. Like you go out here, we're meeting
What
with
was
the
it
police.
like that for you? When like it was,
It's a terrible mindset because the whole time you're thinking like, when are we going to get hit? Because we got on our base, we were the third most rocketed and base in Iraq from 2010 to 2011. We took incoming like almost every night, every fucking day sometimes. People like PFC or PFC Freeze died. He came in like 8 months after we got there. So August plus 8 months, he died in our sector from just getting hit by an RPG. Like his truck out in the sector got hit by an RPG, and then he was alive up until they got back to our base. Like, they made it all the way back to base, cleared weapons, like, got out, and then, like, he was, like, dead when he hit the base. Like, they took him to medvac to get checked out afterwards, but by the time they got there, it was over. And then you got Sergeant England over, and, you know, just, I don't know where I was going with that. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. But what it was like between a policing action and, like, an actual war, I can't tell. I just know what one's like, and a lot of stupid shit happens for no reason sometimes, you think. Like, it's like, what am I doing here? This is bullshit. But at the same time, on your part, talking about freedoms, I'm not there fighting for American freedoms, but, like, we spent millions. My unit alone spent millions of dollars within a 1 year time helping out a community, a small town in Iraq. Al-Anbar province, Diwaniyah, Iraq. It's a town known for poetry, literature, things of the past where, like, a lot of books came out of there. It's a cool little town. And we spent millions on greenhouse projects, making gardens, shit like that. But at the same time, all these innocent people died, and you're like, was it worth it? And then you look at the state of it now, and it's like, was it fucking worth it?
You didn't get anything out of it because they pulled you out.
I think we just went to Iraq for a whole different situation.
I
feel like if I would have went to Afghanistan, I would have looked back on my deployment with a different outlook, just because I could believe in the mission more. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know, though. I never went to Afghanistan. I was in Iraq. You were in Afghanistan, so, like, it's a whole different situation over there, I would assume. Like, you're not dealing with bullshit insurgency. Like, we never, like, my unit never killed Iraqis. We killed Iranians. The new style of IED they were using was all Iranian made. Profited from Iran. Like, they were paying for it and shit. What? No. Like, at least you're killing fucking Taliban and shit. Motherfuckers responsible for something for real.
Yo, it's
You're
same
killing
thing every day. Either fucking patrol, which we go out and we bullshit. Straight up.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
there's a little bit of that.
It's go here, middle of the night, so-and-so, always wrong intel, could have done this or this, associated with this, almost always wrong intel, go in here, see what's up, gather any fucking physical intel, which is laptops, phones, paperwork, so on and so forth, paperwork. Put that shit in your pack and, you know, hope your camo pack isn't busted and doesn't fucking go on it. So it's either like driving around bullshitting, kind of like patrolling, like doing what you want. A lot of people do stick to SOPs and shit, but like most of us, you know, fucking squad leaders, we're just rolling around bullshitting around town. It gets kind of like day off for us. And then like, you know, we're forced to do like night ops or day ops. It's just pretty much like go here. And it all ends the same. It pretty much ends up a sweep and clear. Because even if we try and like play nice, they want to ambush us or shoot. So it ends up like kill everyone there, gather any intel, and then fucking try and like make it back. And you know, it's fucking rinse and repeat, day in and day out, like same bullshit. You run so much, you eat so little. You're bleeding from everywhere. Like everywhere that chafes is like pouring blood. You have sand in your mouth constantly. You're like constant pissed off, and you just like, you know, when you have time back like on base, you're just on your laptop, you know,
torrent movies and shit. That's why my laptop, like I said earlier, is all fucked up. Torrent sites from Iraq. Like, how good can that be?
Every op, like pretty much all melds together in your mind. It's like one just continuous fucking memory of like shit fest.
It's hard to remember specific, like, this mission took place on this date or whatever. I just remember, like, this shit happened on this mission that was at night. I don't remember what month that was or what day that was, but it is like a long string of like just ops.
So were you out there and you were doing stuff and you knew that you were in hostile situations and shit could happen?
That's always
that's what I'm saying. Like, people who do that, it takes a certain kind of...
No, within 2 weeks of being there, you've changed. It's like daily life. I don't know. You adapt to it. You adapt to it or it breaks you within 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's kind of like a flip. You have to flip a switch.
You don't think about it. It just happens. Like, you're a different person. You're just doing it. You already know what's up.
Some people it's more natural than others. Some people have to fight
it just
that flip
goes.
to be flipped.
You either freak out like the first time you get ambushed and freeze, or like you for a minute and then you start fucking returning suppressive.
There's always that fight or flight.
There's two fucking types of people like in this world.
There are two types of people, but humans are very adaptable. You can put them in that situation, and
I have
a vast majority would figure their way out.
Someone that was made out of cotton candy turn into someone that was fucking carved out of granite. Like, I've seen the transition. War can take a fucking boy and make him a stone cold man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've seen the weakest person that I thought, like, there was no Semper Fi with him in the unit. I saw him as like a parasite, and so like
he's eventually
and he fucking nutted up.
He had no
like,
choice.
He was a crybaby, like, oh my god, daddy forced him to go type shit, and was too stupid to fucking get a different MOS, so he was there, owed 300 in the front. So, but he fucking.
How does that dad feel? What if that kid would have died?
By month 4, he found his nuts and like.
His dad probably would have thought of him most any other
war
way.
hero.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Blake
war
and
hero.
Abel.
Yeah.
Good job, sir.
Blake and Abel.
Lance Corporal Blake and Abel.
Rest in peace. I don't know.
Well, it just takes a special quality of a person to even want to do that, because on the flip side of your thought pattern, if we had a draft, that mindset wouldn't be there because you would be forced to go. Or if it was mandatory that you had to serve, you know, all the different feelings that you have for it would be not there because you're forced to go. You're forced to do that.
Yes.
So there wouldn't be any like remembrance type thing because everybody does.
What country is it that they like force you to be?
There's a bunch.
There's a lot of them.
So Germany,
Napoleon, it was mandatory 2 years.
Germany,
Korean, isn't it?
which one are you talking about, South or North?
I don't know. The one that
South Korea.
North is definitely required.
The only reason I know this is the Korean zombie.
Oh.
That's
He's probably
South
South Korea,
Korea.
and I don't know.
There ain't no way
I
he's
wouldn't actually
North
know
Korean.
if South Korean
That
military
might be
service.
I
is
think
possible.
he took off and had to do that. He did that for like 2 years.
It might be
2
possible.
years.
Fun fact, 42% of South Korea's national GDP is Samsung Company.
Fuck yeah.
42% of
Speaking-
everything their
Thanks,
fucking
Samsung.
country does
Thanks, South Korea.
is the company Samsung.
Put this
I
on
like
the vibrate.
Samsung, to tell you the truth. My TV is
That's
Samsung.
like half of a country is Samsung.
My
Yeah.
dishwasher is
Damn
Samsung.
near. Oh, anyway, so yeah, like Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. This is Sunday for us. I don't know what everybody's planning on doing Monday, but it's great.
I work on Memorial Day
I don't.
I work on Memorial Day too.
and Labor Day. The only days off a year I get are Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Me too.
Not even New Year's?
I don't know.
Not
Maybe
even New
Thanksgiving. Maybe Thanksgiving. No.
Bro, I worked Thanksgiving before last.
Yeah, you work Thanksgiving Day, and at night they were like, "Well, go home and eat dinner with your family." Like everybody already
Like, well, fuck, it's over now.
I had Friendsgiving like a week ago, so I'm over this. Thanks for the money. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I made a G in a day because it was Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You know, I can't really knock it.
Yeah,
I'd already had Thanksgiving, so to me it was like a sleep-in day. I'm losing that for a fucking
When you
grip.
work on holidays, they kind of people look out for you. Like, I was working on like
$200 tip.
4th of July. I was sitting there putting in a compressor, and I was supposed to be out in Galveston with all my friends, and I was actually out there getting stung by wasp. You know, so I got stung by a wasp working on an air conditioning unit. It was ridiculous. It was bad news. So it took me a lot longer than expected to get out there. You know, so that kind of stuff is what I'm talking about. But that stuff working, and then the lady who I was doing it for was like, "Oh man, do you need a drink?" She like fed me, got me food, gave me a tip. You know, like really looked out for me because she knew I had just like the crappiest time. She gave me like wasp repellent. See this swollen kneecap? No, just shit.
I have had a customer that was so nice, force me to come down out of the attic, figure out what I want from Carrabba's menu, and then go get me Carrabba's, come back and force me to come down and eat. Like, I was like, no, like I can eat when I'm done, and they're like, no, you're gonna
Eat now, boy.
Like,
That's how I feel I would be with people that are working on my shit.
No way.
water, lemonade. She had like granola bar. She had like a snack table set out for me, and
That's
then
so
like
cool.
ordered Carrabba's. Gave me $100 fresh, crispy ass $100.
She lived by
bill
herself?
tip. No, husband and wife.
Nice lady.
Damn, yeah, super nice.
she was like super courteous, and I didn't ask for anything. I brought my own water, had my own snacks, but like, hey, she provided, and my water got warm like after I got there. You know, I ain't got no cooler, so truck space is limited, like for equipment. So
Cool. That's pretty awesome.
It was awesome. It did make me finish later, but man, hold up, that Carrabba's like on an install, What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, that little bit of stuff like that gives you just a smidgen of hope for humanity. Just a small one. Because so much stuff has been like so negative here lately. Like,
I mean, she was in like a $7 million home.
Yeah,
to her, it
that
was
does give me
nothing.
hope too.
Yeah.
But she was like nice enough, sat down, like had dinner with me.
That's even better.
Chitted with me. She
that means
was
that she
cool.
had money and she was a nice
She
person.
like
She's
offered.
humble.
She offered
She's
me
humble.
a beer. I didn't take it, obviously.
Be
but,
humble.
like, she was really cool.
Sit down.
She like sat down, had dinner with me and everything. Like, did not care that I'm covered in dirt and insulation, like pouring sweat. Like, just sitting
No,
there
if she's
chopping
rich, she's
it.
like, fuck it. You gonna dirty my chair up? I'll throw it out and buy a brand new one.
She
Don't
was
care.
super, super nice.
Come get this food,
Not gonna
dummy.
say her name
Most
because
people
like
aren't like that.
that'll break
Yeah,
data
most
privacy.
people are
not.
not.
Especially most
But
rich
that's
people.
what. But that's what makes the good so much better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that
if
is
everybody was doing nice for you.
that was
too, on the
over a
flip side,
year
it
ago,
wouldn't-
and
it
that's
wouldn't be as
imprinted in my
impactful.
mind. I've done a lot of jobs since then.
But
Dealt with a lot of people.
I've
face to
I've
face,
talked to
and
people who are from like Boston and like New York, and they're like telling me, dude, the greatest thing is the people here. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, everyone's so kind, so nice. And I'm like,
Not New York or Boston.
and I'm like, really? He goes, man, you don't understand. Nobody gives you them dirty looks and those just mean, just vicious. Screw you. Don't talk to me like looks. He said some people just do it just so people won't speak to them. Like they don't want people to talk to them because they feel awkward or socially awkward or
You're a really nice dude. I don't know why he looks like that.
that kind of stuff.
He
Yeah,
doesn't want you to
seriously.
talk to him.
Just total bitch face all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like RBF, you know.
Yeah.
RPF.
It's just the way it is. No, I'm just kidding. I think some people look aggressive just naturally. They got like the. They just look like they're pissed off and talking to you. They're
It's
not
half of
pissed off at
Texas.
all. A lot of people say like my dad. My
Look at that
dad.
face. That's what I'm talking about. That face right there.
My
I
dad.
can- No. I can kind of understand what you do with your dad. The first time I ever met him, like the whole night, I thought I was like, man, this dude just looks angry.
He's just such a bad person.
Yeah,
You
like,
meet
what
him
are
and
you
he's
mad
not.
about, bro?
He's
Yeah,
like,
and
nah.
then when he'd talk to me, it would be like about funny shit, and he'd laugh. I'd be like, oh, you're not mad at all. You just
Look, man.
resting bitch face.
Yeah, right. Totally. But
A lot of people have that.
Yeah.
But like he was saying, I think a lot of
I
people
got,
do
like,
that for something.
permanent, like,
That's why I grew out a
daydreaming.
beard.
Has any
so
of
people
us-
don't recognize me.
Have any of us
Don't
been
talk
with
to me.
a woman who has RBF? I've been with someone who has RBF.
what?
You've what?
Resting bitch face.
You've known something? You ever dated with somebody with a resting bitch face? Or you just ever dated with
Oh
somebody
yeah,
that's a bitch?
for sure.
What's your bitch?
Date anybody when it's a bitch?
Dude, I dated.
Laura,
Was-
Chelsea,
She's
Oh,
named
hey,
April,
Whoa.
fucking Megan.
Let's pump the brakes, Turbo.
I can keep going.
Okay.
There's a lot of
At least you're not giving last names because I don't know. Those are so vague. Megan, Lauren, like that's the most white girl names ever.
Yeah, he knows a couple of them.
I know quite a bit of them.
I know multiple Laurens, Megans.
No, but he
Kelsey,
knows exactly which
I know
ones
Kate
which
I'm
Austin,
talking
ones
about.
he's talking
Robins.
about. You know?
Jasmine.
I'm not gonna
I
name
know
drop
that.
last names.
I don't know how we went down this rabbit hole either, but
One of them, like, I'm still on decent terms with.
I blame alcohol.
That's just weird relationships. Like,
Well, relationships are weird in fucking general. Like,
what constitutes a relationship?
The need
I-
to
what-
get
what
your
doesn't-
dick sucked is a serious one. Like,
I would say any sort of oral is pretty. You got to be very committed to do that. Like, I'm not giving you oral first date.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
funny.
Jesus.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
Well, I'm not even saying I'm gonna sleep with you first date, but like first time we ever have coitus, like, and for all the laymen that means fucking sex. I'm not gonna I'm not pulling out all the tricks. I'm not getting like doing my intimate shit with you. Like, yo, like, are we gonna continue down this path, or is this a one night stand? Like, either way, I'm gonna be a little reserved.
That's crazy.
I think.
I don't think like that at all.
I
I think
think-
like every time I have sex, I try to have sex the best I can. Because I don't know if it's gonna happen again.
he puts down his A+ plus games.
It's all A's or nothing.
Oh my god.
Yo, cheers to you, sir, and cheers to all the women he's been with. Good for you.
I personally,
True
I feel
gentleman.
like
I
True
don't.
fucking gentleman.
I do not give my everything.
I feel like anything above like C plus in dick is earned.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
try at all if I don't like. No way. I think when I was young.
Well, I think you should stop because you're married and it's not.
Well, when I was talking about when I was young. When I was
We
a
can talk
young
about
person,
past, yeah.
when I was a young person, I was very stupid and everything was very numb.
I think we
Like
all were.
I just did dumb shit. I made stupid decisions. I thought with the other head. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
And then I fell into like a lot of problems and I did a lot of but I did it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in a relationship a lot, but when I wasn't in a relationship, I was like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I wasn't,
You're faithful. Man.
I was a very faithful person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was very loyal. If I always got fucked over, that's just
That's
that's how it goes. Until now, that's why I ended up getting
Yo,
married.
I'm the same way. If I'm in a monogamous relationship, if we've talked about it and we've decided, we're gonna be fucking monogamous, I'm a loyal fucking person.
Yeah.
Now, if we're gonna be like in an open fucking relationship, I feel like I've never been in one of those, but like
It would
savages
work out
type
for
shit.
me.
We've talked about this. A savages
worked
type
out for
relationship.
me.
I feel like I could be a part of that for a little bit.
For a couple weeks.
It works until people catch
Couple
serious
months.
feelings.
Yeah.
People
Don't
Yeah,
catch
catch like,
feelings, bro.
well, no, there-
Depends on the person.
well,
Who you doing it with too?
feelings is only a small.
Let's think
part
about
of
the people
that,
who
dude.
do that.
Huh?
Let's think about what the people who do that. What do you think?
What are you talking about? Like, what?
What do you think they look like?
Is like aesthetic wise or like lifestyle wise?
Well, like if they do that, go ahead.
What are you talking about?
What do you think people who
Have open relationships?
do you
Look
think
like?
they definitely do you think they definitely care about themselves more?
I've been
How they
in
look?
an open relationship.
Okay, answer the question.
Well, that's more.
This
years.
is what I look like. I don't know what you're talking about. I still look like a human.
Do you
Fair.
make sure like you look better because there's other people you're looking for all the time, or do you like because you know what I'm saying? Like people get comfortable.
I know what you're
I'll
saying,
describe mine.
but-
I was with two girls at the same time,
Oh,
and they were both aware of each other, and we all hung out
Something-
at the same. We all shared the same rent. We split bills 3 ways. We all did things together. When I wasn't there, they did things with each other. Like,
So
out-
they were in a
How did you
relationship.
fuck
You
this
were-
up?
like,
right?
How did
right?
you? How and why did you fuck this up?
Everybody split ways. We're all on good terms still. It's nothing.
Why don't you
bad.
ever bring one of them through to fuck then?
You're a fool.
Different states. That's
All right,
why.
there's definitely something wrong with these guys.
I mean, this
Yeah,
is a drunk
for real.
cast, so.
You're
Drunk
fucking.
cast.
You're married, so like you
I'm
can't
not
really
drunk.
like, talk about this sort of shit.
Yeah, that's very
weird. Well, I technically.
he said I'm not even drunk. I'm just talking
Yeah,
normal.
you haven't been drinking. I'm not drunk. I got a
I'm
straight
not drunk
hard
either.
buzz
No,
on
I'm just
though.
kidding.
I haven't
Yeah, I
drank
gotta
as
do
much
that.
as
Well, I don't really.
years.
You know, like,
What's bullshit?
well, when you eat really
You drank
healthy
more
and
this
then you
recently?
don't drink,
Last time we were at the bar.
and then you do drink, it's like
Last time we were at the bar, I had like 3 beers.
Last time we went to Lone Star, like 5 months ago, 4 months ago, you were fucking like stumbling.
You were
out.
down on them.
No, I was not.
Yes, you were.
What are you talking about?
We
I
were all
was-
there. I was sober.
why are we arguing about this on the podcast?
What?
What is going on here?
Yeah, it
All
doesn't
right.
fucking matter.
In other news.
Anyways.
Yeah, I got a question, goddammit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. I brought this up.
Hold on. If there's one woman you could be with sexually from antiquity, who would it be?
What is from antiquity? What the
Like the past.
Ancient times, like past.
Before industrial area.
before like way in the past,
Like
Ancient-
1800s
I got
times.
mine.
I would say antiquity is past industrial revolution. Antiquity to me is at least 1,000 years. Is that too much? You're
we're
posing
starting-
a question.
never
We're starting
think
with
of that.
like 1800s past.
1800s back. Okay.
Like before.
Queen Elizabeth.
Why?
It had to have been a good spot and time to be, brother.
I mean, she said like
You're in the
style.
vein, like-
Who'd
She
you
did,
say?
but She
Queen
also
Elizabeth.
starved her.
Hey,
Right
what's
on.
cars
Right
be?
on. I'm gonna go with
She used to
Cleopatra.
smoke a lot of
Why
herb.
Cleopatra?
Amen.
Why Cleopatra? Okay.
Because they said she was a goddess.
No. Fuck. I don't believe in all that
Sweet
bullshit.
stars.
It's because one, she's the queen of Egypt. Egypt's a dope ass place to be in. One, but it's also, I feel like a pretty liberal sort of area sexually, and I feel like if you're getting it down with a queen, that queen's gonna be used to living just a debauchery style of life. So I'm gonna go Cleopatra.
I'm so confused.
Plus, she's Egyptian because I find Egyptians like most Egyptian women or Middle Eastern women are very attracted to Cleopatra.
I am just gonna say I have no idea, and I would never ever think of something like this, and I've never thought of anything like this.
Oh, it's
Well,
it's
my-
hypothetical, but
I really have that. I really cannot. I've never thought about.
I don't even know what Cleopatra's supposedly supposed to have looked like. So
That's
me
what I'm
saying that
asking
question,
you.
like, that's kind of stupid because
How
I don't
can you
know.
answer that? I could really not answer that. Like, who would I want to sleep with? Like, from I
If
probably
we go
wouldn't want to
off the
sleep with it. They
looks-
probably would smell weird.
Looks, you know what?
That's why I said Queen
You go to
Elizabeth.
you go to
know what
hit it,
she
and you'd be
looks
like,
You know what she looks
I'm gonna,
like? Is
I'm
that
gonna
what
find
it
this
is?
fucking.
No, totally situation.
Digging through the brush.
I'm figuring it'd be a little bit cleaner. She's got money.
No,
She smokes
cleaner.
Take a treatment.
Back in the
Right.
day, like women would die with like inches of makeup on because they didn't wash their face. They would put makeup on top of makeup.
Oh my gosh.
She's not clean. Imagine the blackhead she's got.
Oh. Well, crush my theory. Shit.
So, well, I didn't mean to fuck. Hey man,
How
you
thick
can
is
still
this makeup?
get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you might just be thinking of crazy people. There's like crazy bitches nowadays that be like losing weight until they're like 60 pounds, and people that do all kind of weird.
Yeah, but you said
face
from
modification.
antiquity, so we have to base our fucking choices
Speaking
off
of crazy bitches.
of all right, what? Why are you looking at me?
Because we were talking about that. I just wanted to drop it in. Did you hear about that chick that Cyborg punched?
Yeah,
Did she knock her out? Did she drop her?
Magnalia.
No, I watched a video like multiple times, and it looked like she kind of initiated like a flinch or like went to kind of like go at her, and then Cyborg, of course, reacted. And, you know, kind of. I didn't see a good hit, but you saw her like get in there, and then like the video just kind of gets cut out by this guy, but you can see her swing good, and I'm like, man.
Probably.
Dude, no, I think that girl would have crumpled to the ground.
Yeah, Angela McGowan.
Yeah.
Yeah, she. What the bitch part
Hey,
is
she's
like.
attractive though.
Yeah, she's kind of cute, but
I'm
yo,
not gonna-
you talked all this shit online before this. She was talking shit on
She's
Cyborg
been
for a while,
harassing. I
Yes.
mean, harassing her, talking all kinds of shit to Cyborg.
and now she
on
wants to
Instagram.
sue.
Yeah.
Why are you
Because
gonna
he's
bitch
so-
out like that? Turn that into an opportunity. Like, yo, me and Cyborg just got into it at a
But
press
she's
conference.
only
Let's
like
fight,
a
bitch.
125 pounder. You gotta
Catch
you'd be a
weight.
fool to fight fucking
Catch weight.
Cyborg.
Hey,
You would never fight Cyborg.
Take the
She's-
paycheck.
Wait, hold on. She
She's
gonna
not
get
that
beat up.
well known.
You would get eaten.
Yeah, of course.
It's a
But
paycheck.
it's a paycheck, and you're gonna gain notoriety just because you're fighting
You're
for
gonna end your
Cyborg.
career.
How do you think Chael Sonnen? No. How do you think
That's
Chael-
possible.
Seriously, Chael Sonnen used to do that same tactic. Just
Call out
talk
everybody.
Chael
mad
Sonnen can
shit.
fight.
He can't fight. Well, what I'm saying is
That bitch
that's
can't
all-
fight.
That's all it is. It's talk to build up a fight for.
I don't think she was trying to build up a fight. Just saying.
To build up a case. to make
Because-
it some validity.
Okay, and hold on. The reason why I say
Can-
that, the reason why I say that is because in the Alliance gym that she's under, their head coach is like, you're kicked out. Like, I can't handle your whiny, entitled
Who?
self. The owner of, what was his name? I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's a fighter. I think it's Brandon Vera.
Yes, it is Brandon Vera.
Is that
yes, he
Brandon
is the
Vera?
Alliance from Alliance Fight Team. Yes.
Alliance fight team.
He came out with a statement saying like, "Yo, this, to use his words, this trifling cunt has been nothing but troublesome since she's come into my gym, full of drama, starting drama. Yeah. So he dropped her. She's no longer a part of that.
So my thing is,
Love it though. This trifling.
well,
cunt.
here's what I'm saying. If she's getting all this negative attention and if she goes and puts like the cops involved, you're a fighter. If somebody swings at you, you're gonna call the cops. You get swung on like every fucking day.
Fight back.
What are you talking about? I don't understand that even being how could you even get a felony charge for that? They were pushing to a felony.
Well, one,
charge
you're
if
not
she
in a
tried.
sanctioned fight.
Did she
you're not in a
make-
ring.
Did she actually make contact with Cyborg?
I think
What do you mean make contact with
Like,
Cyborg?
I
did
think
her
so.
and
But
Cyborg
the video don't
actually-
show it. You're saying about Cyborg continuously, and even what your own head coach of the gym you train at says about you, that should tell you a lot about the character of the person you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now,
She's a keyboard warrior. And she
Yeah.
was talking all
Yeah.
that good
Keyboard
shit. And then
warrior.
Yes.
she came up to Cyborg in real life.
this is
and,
what
that
happens
keyboard
when
warrior
the keyboard gangsters get caught up
In real gangster shit.
To real gangsters, exactly. The thing is, Cyborg is not a person. She would definitely.
She's not a
Pull your
person
own
you can
card.
catch outside. That's for
No.
sure. No.
No.
Oh, all right.
And imagine that girl with no gloves. Imagine how that would feel.
Yo, I bet she clocked the shit out of her.
But
What does she think she's
speaking
doing
of,
at, like, 67%?
This is irrelevant because they cannot fight. They're not even close to the same weight. But something that is relevant, something that is relevant that's coming up.
Catch weight at 135.
Jermaine Randamine, or however you say it, she's ducking Cyborg. Ducking her. I mean, like, does not want to fight this chick.
Yeah, you said it right. Randami. Jermaine de Randami.
And the thing about it is, she cheated even to get the belt. I'm sorry, but a lot of people think so. And she has to prove herself. Who else is better to prove yourself as a real champion than Cyborg?
Yeah, dude.
If you beat Cyborg, everybody will be like, oh, this is unbelievable. You are a great champion. She dethroned Cyborg as the champion. You know, that'd be a great defense. But
that's not happening. I don't do no way she's taking Cyborg's fucking belt.
I don't have a belt.
Well, she doesn't. That's true. Yeah, what the fuck did I just say?
This is why I always tell Cyborg, like on Instagram, I was like, Cyborg's the true champion. She's the true women's unannounced champion. Everybody who knows or thinks of you ask anyone on the face of the planet, who is the best women's MMA fighter? No weight class. Women's MMA fighter out of anybody.
Pound for pound, Chris Cyborg.
Yes. Hands down, nobody would argue that. She mops people. You think Ronda Rousey, and then it's like,
nah.
She would not mop Cyborg. Cyborg will whoop that ass.
Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes is
she's a beast.
I want to see them two fight.
I want to see them two fight too. That would be so.
Amanda Nunes got to come up.
Who do you think takes
get
that?
Thicker.
Who do I think takes it?
I still say Chris Cyborg.
Chris Cyborg is way too quick, way too agile, and it hits way too hard for a person to have.
Plus, she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, right? Like,
yeah.
She's a legit fucking black belt. Yeah, okay.
We'll throw it.
Is Amanda Nunes too? I thought she was mainly striking.
Yeah. No,
she's a black belt too?
You got it on her arm tattoo.
Oh, I don't pay that much
Sick
attention to her.
that, though. Yeah. Amanda Nunes, I respect her, dude.
You should do all of your belts up your leg.
I was going to do that. As they get them, they fill them.
Yeah.
Like
sorry.
those,
Side note, guys. Sorry.
Like those socks with the color bands on.
But my question is,
my question is, I'm a martial artist, and I'm going to tell you something about if I thought somebody took steroids or was taking steroids, and I was having to face them or fight them. You are a martial artist.
We talked about this morning.
Anybody, anytime, anywhere. That should have been your instinct from the minute and day when you started training. So I feel like if you get put against somebody who's advantaged and it ends up being that they find out that they took steroids and you lost, I'm like, okay, I want my rematch. I think I should fight him and he should be tested before we fight.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure he's equal to me and see if he can beat me. Because he beat me only when he was on, roids. That's, I think, the way it should be. That also gives another fight. That also gives him another opportunity. And then after that loss, then they should make him do whatever,
like best
suspension or whatever the fuck goes on.
Those suspensions are crazy.
Suspension, I think a person should get suspended for doing that because nobody else can do it.
No, I'm just saying that the whole suspension system is bad.
Do you know
5
why?
years for weed?
Well, the weed aspect is crazy. The weed aspect.
Well, here's what I'm trying to say
you get
about
less
this.
for that for PED.
Here's something to say.
Well, John Jones gave just a few months for cocaine.
Yeah,
like
6 months.
6 months.
Well, here's the ordeal. Here's the real thing about it. Nick Diaz repeatedly did it. It failed. So,
yo, tell me
he's not hurting himself at all.
Tell me how weed enhances your ability to fuck
it kills
somebody
your
else.
brain.
Hey, did you know that I've heard, I don't know how 100% true this is, I wish somebody would let me know, but I think this is about 4 months ago, they passed a law saying that they will not suspend or ban anybody for marijuana being tested because they have denounced it as not a performance enhancing drug.
I mean,
I
can't give you definitive.
I want to find out
Google
the truth about that, but I've heard of that. So my thing is this: I understand that it not being, but steroids. I think the main reason that fighters would ever take steroids is not really to get big or strong. It is really
recovery.
To recover.
Well,
because they get so tired from training that they need to be able to still work and still train to still advance in their skill. So to keep you pushing, when you take steroids, it just keeps you pushing. It keeps you going.
Yeah, but that's only one aspect of it. You got so
Holy
many
shit.
other people behind you that are
What?
promoting you to do all this, and they're the ones funding it. It's an arms race with human bodies.
Yeah.
Was UFC Fight Night 104 last night
Yeah.
or today?
Yeah.
104.
3 fighters test positive for marijuana at UFC Fight Night 104. Holy shit. Nico Priest, Curtis Blades. I'm going to butcher the shit out of his names, by the way. And Abel Trujillo. That one I can say. I hang out with a bunch of Mexicans. All tested positive for marijuana and in-competition drug tests in relation to UFC Fight Night 104 in Houston, sources told MMA Fighting on Friday.
Houston?
Yeah. All 3 have been suspended. Yeah, it wasn't Houston today, was it? It was Montreal.
No way.
Kansas?
I would have been there.
What is this? March 17th, 2017. Okay, so yeah.
I was there.
Scroll down.
Yeah.
I was there. Oh, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you should not test for marijuana. That's not going to enhance your
Hey, I'm going to be
performance.
honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you right now.
You think
Here's
so?
the way I feel about that,
A
though.
little bit.
What?
If you're at that level, you know what's on the line, just don't do it, dude.
Yeah, that's fair as fuck.
You know what's on the line. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do lick a shit if you're in the fight in a championship match. Why would you even waste it on marijuana?
What if you're
Are
in
you
the
stupid?
prelims though, just chilling?
I can't find
That's
any.
these ninjas.
I can't find
He's trying to
anything
make
for.
They in the prelims, chilling.
To answer your question, I can't find anything for them not testing for marijuana anymore. God damn it, Shawn! You don't fucking stop poking me in my armpit. Ugh, that fucks with my mind. Ugh.
But they haven't found anything. See, we're going to have to look more into that. But that's it for fighting for this segment.
I got a question for all of y'all. Okay. This isn't my original topic, but I said fuck the other one. I just like this one better. If you could, if there's one animal you think you could one punch KO, what would it be? Of any animal king, like of all the kingdoms, whether it be
Sloth. Pretty sure I could knock
I'm not
out
saying
a
take the
sloth.
weakest one. I'm saying take the best you can take. What's the one thing you could just like?
Bro, I'm going to be
Bam!
Koala
I'm
bear.
going to be honest with you. I don't know why
Koalas
this
are high
conversation...
all the time.
Oh.
Come on, man. You're gonna fuck up that dude's high.
Just kidding.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't know why you would ever ask this question.
Because
But-
it's ridiculous, and I'm
But I'm
a
going to
ridiculous
ridiculously
person.
give you an answer and a truth and a little story behind this.
Punch
Do
that
you know how
kangaroo.
hard it is to knock out a cat?
You know,
A cat?
I have tried to punch and knock out a cat when I was younger. Very stupid of myself. And
Very cruel.
I
Don't
feel like-
call the ASPCA on us.
please don't.
I
I was a very young and dumb person.
I feel like their
Somebody
skull
like
density is
challenged me.
like way
No,
less.
dude, the cat did not even budge. I bam, it flipped around in a circle, hit the ground, and boom, ran off. And I was just like, oh, I guess it.
I'm pretty sure the cat was dazed.
It was probably dazed, but it was
It
not
still
knocked
took
out.
off.
I've
Yeah,
hit an
yeah.
Australian Shepherd with a right hook, and that fucker went.
That's a huge dog.
It was not.
He's got a bigger jawbone.
In my defense,
A 120?
it was about a 10-month-old puppy.
Oh, what the fuck, dude! I thought mine was bad.
Now it wasn't. It was not
Mine was a
100.
stray cat.
I didn't
I mean, like this motherfucker punched somebody's
No.
fucking puppy.
It was
Come
my
here, little
puppy.
Sally.
It was my dog. It was not 100% of a punch. Maybe 70.
A 70 of a
But
right
dude,
hook,
that dog
though.
fucked up real bad. I was young, had anger issues. But dude, let's not forget, you punched a cat, bro.
A stray cat.
A fucking cat, bro.
Stray cat.
What? It doesn't
Dogs
matter.
are way more
It
important
doesn't
than
matter if
cats,
it's pet
in my
or
eyes.
not.
No, you punched pussy.
Yes, I did. No, I'm dead serious. I definitely I was young. I was young.
Well, shit, if you can't knock out a cat, what do you think you can knock out?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying you knock
when
out
think about
humans.
it, when you think about it, Mike Tyson knocked out a cow. Is that right?
Dude, they have super dense skulls. I've thought about that. How many punches would it fucking take for me
It took one by Mike Tyson. Just
to just fucking knock a cow out?
and it was just like a cow or a bull. It was like. I saw the video a long time ago, and it was like him out and by this fucking barn and all this shit. He was like, "Oh, Mike Tyson, I'm knocking my bull out." He's all up in there. He's like, "Wow!" with his hook.
I
Fucking
came up.
knocked this fucking like cow, like whoa.
I thought about that today when I
You
was.
gotta
in-
find that video.
I was
swear.
at my property and I was looking at my fucking cows and I was like,
time ago when I saw that.
I thought, how many fucking punches
Bull
would it take
fucking
for Corry to
rolled up,
knock
dude.
that bitch out? And I was like, how many punches would it take for me to knock out a dog or a wolf? Or like, yo, let's say a goat comes at me. What am I going to do? You think you can knock a fucking goat out?
Put it this way. I've knocked many people out with one hit. But I punched like a canine unit. I punched it. That motherfucker just bit down harder. I think it did not even hurt it. I mean, it just looked at me like, oh, really?
All right, let's change the parameters. This dog, the animal is not attacking you. It's not.
Okay.
It's all the animal is doing is it's chained up around its neck and all of its appendages just so it can't move. And you get to walk up, perfect neck technique, full wind up, just fucking haymaker, Hail Mary, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Hit this animal. What do you think you could hit and knock out in one punch? I'm saying
not that kangaroo.
Pit bull or below for me. I don't think I can knock out anything over a dog. I don't even know if I could fucking fully knock out a dog.
I think I could knock out a small monkey.
A small monkey, like a capuchin or like a fucking
No,
spider
a little
monkey?
bit bigger, like chimpanzee.
Like a red ass baboon?
I bet not.
You think you can punch out a baboon?
Yeah, catch him right on good
That's chimpanzee to whoop your fucking up.
I think you got one good solid hit, and if that fucking chimpanzee latches onto you, dude, that's your ass.
You gonna bite you so hard.
Not even bite, it's gonna rip your fucking arm off and beat you to death with it. Just
Hopefully, what jujitsu
I think I can knock out a
know will
gorilla.
come into effect.
rips your face off. Ooh.
Just
choke
What
the
about you?
monkey
What do you
out.
think you could just fucking one
If you
punch?
punch a
just
gorilla, dude, it would bring
German Shepherd or belower for sure. I'm not.
I bet I can knock out like a deer.
A deer? I can see that shit.
Groundhog.
What about a llama?
For sure.
A groundhog?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
they're
I would
harder
fuck
than
a
they think.
groundhog up.
A
I'd punt that little bastard in the stratosphere.
duck. I think I could knock out a beaver.
Dude,
I think I hit a beaver with a good uppercut under that fucking mouth of his. He gonna bite through his top lip.
But if you miss fucking calculate that and just catch all teeth though, dude, that's your knuckles. That's
I would
your-
never fight an animal.
Well, and I'm talking about in the most dire circumstances. If you're okay.
Okay, if I was life or death, I think I would go into like ape shit mode and like whoop shit.
yeah, and if you were up
If I
against
gotta
a wolf,
kill an animal, I'm biting you in the throat. That's my go-to.
I'm gonna let you know your eyes are done.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna rip your fucking jaw out. No, I'm grabbing you by your mouth and just stretching that. It's over.
Yo, but a wolf ain't going out like no fucking bitch.
I'm just letting you know I'm letting you know you rip them jawlines right out of an animal.
A
Really.
bear. You think you're ripping a fucking bear's jawline out?
No. Depends on.
No.
Depends on.
They're
Not a
pe-
bear. Not a bear.
What?
I bet. A bear. Bear's huge.
a koala bear.
They're
You
high,
trying to kill
dude.
koala bears?
They're high, bro. What? Yeah. What do you got against koala bears? Were you traumatized as a child at the zoo, or like?
Yeah, what is the
They're
deal?
just promiscuous. I don't like them.
They're very promiscuous. Fucking whores.
Nothing but horse.
Going to hell, koala bears. You're not about that fucking. It doesn't even.
I don't know where I was going with it.
I do not. This is definitely my drunk cast.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Salute.
I don't know.
Well,
I bet
hang
you
on,
can't. I bet you can't knock out a boar.
I don't know. It's something I've always tried.
Like a big ass fucking wild pig.
No way.
No.
No way.
Fucking way.
I watched this dude with a 50 cal Desert Eagle shoot one in the forehead. It was like, whoopee, whoopee, whoopee. And they were like, it's still coming. I'm like, holy shit.
I think you got that weapon mixed up because there's
No
way.
way.
50 cal
The
hit
dude was
a
like,
fucking
holy
boar.
crap. It shot him and it ricocheted off the top of his head twice.
Long to 45.
And then it went through him. It went through him twice, and he hit the ground, but he didn't stop. He didn't die. He still was going. And they were like, led like 6 more into him.
Okay. Let's say
There was a group of people.
you're
Hit him
100
with
yards.
that 458 Lapua, and he ain't fucking moving another inch. Guaranteed.
You don't even have to.
458 Lapua is the hog hunting round.
I'm so ashamed
End
of
all
you.
be all.
Dude, you don't have to hit somebody with a 50 cal. A 50 cal, whether it be a Ma Deuce, which is the military edition of a either ground mounted on a little mount tripod, or a truck mounted gun, a 50 cal machine gun, or a sniper rifle. I don't remember the designation for that. Some sort of Barrett. Yeah. If that, it doesn't have to touch you. If that round goes by your skin within inches, it's taking your whole fucking arm off. Fuck that shit.
Nearly a 1 foot kill radius.
Yeah.
Around you.
I'm pretty sure y'all have seen the movie Jackal.
Depends on pressure, distance.
With Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis.
And was it Jack Black that was holding that shit up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's
a
kind of
pretty
how it
crazy
is. Like, whoop, there goes his arm. Oh, well.
Yeah, dude, his arm blew the fuck off.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, like...
Have you seen the dudes in Afghanistan shooting goats on mountaintops with 50 cows?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if you never looked it up on YouTube...
I watched those dudes.
I suggest it.
I watched those dudes fucking around with a goat with a spy cam, and then they killed them. They were like, yeah, nobody's going to miss these guys. It all blows up. I'm like, yeah.
Just goats going to fucking hundreds of pieces. Just fucking... Pow!
That is very strange.
Wrap it up.
But I think... I don't think that anybody... Like, if it was in a serious situation, would realize how strong you actually would be.
Depends on, I guess, the amount of adrenaline that's dumping into your brain at the
That's
moment.
what I'm saying. Life or death, you're going to come out, like, unfucking glued.
Moms have picked up fucking cars to get their kids out of the
I don't
danger.
understand that. That was a light car.
Was there a bus that happened to?
What does this woman look like?
Helga? Is that one of those old fucking myths that we hear that's not actually true?
People have done it, but
I
don't know one
person.
person.
What is that mutant fucking kangaroo right there?
That's a male
oh my
kangaroo.
God!
That's
the average male kangaroo.
That's Donald Cerrone.
That's average?
No, it's not average.
I was gonna say, I'm a pussy.
There's two different types of kangaroos: the red kangaroos and the gray kangaroos.
Reds are the worst, right?
Yeah, reds are the ones that get to be like 6 feet something. So
check your ass.
That'll fucking disembowel you and shit with their claws.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
I watched a dude walk up on Face and like slap him and grab his dog and walk off.
No, he didn't slap that kangaroo. I know what you're talking about.
He
He
punched that.
straight up fucking decked that kangaroo.
Back up. Boom!
Said 9-9, motherfucker. BAM!
Didn't knock that out either.
Yo,
He was rocked
He
out.
stumbled him,
Whoa, bro. He's like,
kangaroo was like, what?
and he just kind of looked at him.
did you stick me? Give my
You
dog.
might have better luck with an animal that's in a zoo. Like a tamed animal.
Oh, yeah.
You could probably knock those.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Yeah,
animals
the
out.
They're
animals
so
would be like, what?
lethargic, yeah.
Dude, you've been feeding
they've
me for
been-
years.
Feeding him bullshit.
Why are you hitting me, bro? I thought we were cool.
Not
Damn
no more.
it, Steve! I see you every week. I'll be like, calm down. Oh, that's so funny. I couldn't imagine that. Like,
No, but
Like-
something I've always.
do you think
wanted
you
to
could knock
do-
a shark out?
No, but I could
No
probably poke
fucking
its
way.
eye out.
Right in the nose? I heard it could knock it out.
Do you know what kind of fucking force you would have to fucking accumulate
In the water?
in the water
I
to
think
hit
your
that
elbow.
motherfucker?
I don't think you realize how much power your elbow could be.
I don't think you realize
in
how
the
much
water.
in the
In the
water
water.
how much that's gonna fucking slow your movement down.
Bro, I'm not swinging like this. I'm swinging like this. And for one,
Doesn't matter.
I've hit people in the water with that, and it hurts like a bitch. I'm telling you.
I believe you.
I don't know
You
if
said
it'll hurt-
people, not sharks.
Yeah, that's true.
Dolphins have to gang
But
up
in
on
the
sharks.
nose, I heard it's like they're sensitive.
Not their not the nose. The
Fucks all
gills.
their senses up. They can stop. They'll stop. I thought right in the nose.
It deters.
I don't
them.
know about that. I know gills is the best spot to hit a shark.
What eyes? Eyes,
I heard
nose,
the
and
eyes.
gills.
Well, I heard the eyes, but the nose.
Just like a human.
Let's
Like
be
all the
honest here.
fucking
If you're
shit.
getting ate up by a fucking shark, you're kind of fucked whether you fight back or not.
Not
Of
true.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Not
sure,
true. I've
some
heard
people
of people
survive.
fighting out of it. There's many stories I was watching on Shark Week where.
They all get fucked up.
Yeah, definitely.
You're losing a
Hold on,
fucking limb.
that's
Or
so
But
like,
you lived.
That's
Some of
some
that's
nigga.
embellished.
you want to live without a leg?
Yes,
I wouldn't.
I would. I got a friend.
I don't think I
got
would.
a friend who's got a leg.
Mine too,
I have
Patrick.
two
Yeah.
legs.
But I'm telling you like that, I would be happy. I would be okay with it.
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
know.
Amputees are like on
Either.
next level shit right
That's
now,
for
bro.
sure.
I've lived too
There's no
long.
amputee MMA league though.
Bullshit.
true.
I watched a
There's no-
jiu-jitsu guy with no fucking legs fucking wrap up and submit somebody. I watched a dude who
Well,
was
there's
in
the
I watched a
Paralympics.
dude who was in a tournament and the guy had all his legs, all his fucking limbs, and the other dude had only one leg,
I actually did.
and he choked that motherfucker out with his leg and no leg.
To be fair, if he won, he'd be a dick.
Huh?
To be fair, if the other guy won, he'd be a dick.
The guy with all the
Really?
appendages.
No.
Well, no,
You're
because
in
the guy without the
competition.
leg knew what he was signing up for.
You're in a competition. Welcome
Welcome to the
competition,
Thunderdome,
bro.
bitch.
Yo, are you sure you agree to this shit? You got one less leg than I do. You sure?
But that's
all right. Fuck it, let's go.
But dude, I've seen a guy who I don't know really what's his issue, but he can't really he's kind of in a wheelchair. He has to sit and defend himself in the chair, defend himself in a sitting position. But these are very realistic tactics to use, even for a person who's just literally sitting in a chair.
That's the only kind of tactics you should train. Is the realistic kind.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. In his thing, that's why he knows how to use them on you.
Yeah.
So because he starts in a position. So when he rolls, he gets in the starting position. But I always think in a real fight, dude, I would punt your ass.
Or you know what? That's you though.
I'm just saying,
he might
people are
look
going
at
to kick you and do shit. How would you defend that?
You might. He might be looking at it from a perspective of, look, a lot of people are going to underestimate me.
They're going to kick you.
Or they're going to underestimate him to the point of yo, I'm going to fuck you up, and all of a sudden well, I just gained an advantage because you underestimated me.
Yeah, don't ever underestimate nobody.
Anybody does that, and he's actually trained to use realistic type shit for his situation, he's going to fuck him up.
Well, there was that guy who fought in MMA, and he had one arm. He had Mike Emerson, he has kind of a...
Like a John Jacques Machado.
Yeah, but he was, a little more.
Mike didn't have any fucking...
Little forearm-ish.
Finger arm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, the guy fought, though, and he won. And he won with, knockouts and shit. And it was just dang, he was doing pretty good. But I don't think it's a defense. It's about how well can you use your body.
Of course.
And everybody's body's different, so you can adapt and change your body to work a good fighting style for you. Or a good defensive, or at least a one that's efficient. Problem is, a lot of people don't even try to learn any kind of self-defense. They just think they're good. And you're not good. You're not good at all. If you get to the point where you think you're good, you beat up some people in the streets, go into the cage. Go train with a real gym, with real MMA fighters for a week. And then tell me that you think you know enough about fighting. They'll blow your mind. They'll blow your mind. That's what they did to me. I came in there and I was a tough guy with a hard chin and hard hands, and I could throw a good strike, and I could rock people and shit like that. And I was doing well, but I didn't know the footwork and this guy was finessing around me and doing the things he was doing. And that's how you get that advantages.
Technique will win every time.
But I think that's in anything, bro. Just put yourself and apply countless hours into that, and you'll critique it. You'll get better at whatever hobby it is, no matter what the hell it is. I think you can do that. That's what jiu-jitsu taught me. You don't lose. You win or you learn.
Of course.
I can't wait to fucking get a membership for a jiu-jitsu gym.
When are you coming, bro? I'm about it. I'll help with you.
We're getting a house in September, so maybe October?
Okay. I'll be there.
Okay.
And on that note, Oktoberfest 2017 going down. All four of us going to be there. This has been episode 13
Thank you.
of Waxing Poetically About Nothing. Have a happy Memorial Day. Eat a lot of barbecue for me because I'll be working.
Get the brisket.